I want to talk about a feature that we have. It's something that you can experiment with, you can test and see how it goes. Because to be honest, I don't have a definitive answer regarding how these features should be configured. What am I talking about? It's something related to event match quality. In order to have a good score, but it's not applied to EMQ for conversion API events, meta conversion API events. We do the same with Google enhanced conversions, with the Pinterest API events and TikTok API events. So it's quite a global setting. What it means. When we send API events or Google enhanced conversion, we try to send user data when we have it. When the user is logged in, when they buy something from your WooCommerce or Easy Digital Download Store, and when they complete a form. So in that moment, we have access to some personal information and we send it with events. But we can save it in cookies and use it all the time for how long is possible. That value stored in cookies never changes, is always sent with a conversion API event. Even if the user come back and complete another form on your website with, let's say, a different email address, or place an order using a different name or a different email address, we use the initial value from cookies, or we can update it all the time when new data is available. And we have an option for this on our global settings page. This is Pixel Your Site. I'm talking about Pixel Your Site. I'm Cristian Stoicerescu. I'm the guy behind Pixel Your Site. So that's why everything on this channel, almost everything on this channel, is about Pixel Your Site or Consent Magica or Consent plugin. Let's get back to the topic of this video. Okay, right here we have data persistency, and by default, keep the data in the browser for as long as possible. So we store the data when we find it, and we don't change it for as long as the cookies are there available in the browser. So we are consistent with the data that we send. Or you can select use the most recent data, and every time someone sends data website, like complete a form, buy something, logs into the WordPress account, every time they do this, we update the cookies. So this is the difference. The advantage is, well, the first one has the advantage at being consistent. So all these events related to a particular browser, because in essence, we don't detect the browser, the person, we detect the browsers. Cookies are browsers related. So all events related to this particular browser will have the same data. So consistency is this advantage, is the advantage right here. When we update it all the time, the advantage is that maybe the first time someone, I don't know, contacted you, giving you some personal information, they didn't use information that Meta can match to someone from their network. So maybe next time they send a different email address, and this email address can be matched to a user. So the advantage here is that maybe Meta is able at some point to better match the events to some user on their platform. I don't know which one you should use. I think you should experiment. Maybe change between the two, wait for a while and see if EMQ score is affected one way or another. Keep in mind that this will take time, and this data is not crucial. We send other kind of data that might be more important, like FBP or FBC. I have a video about them, as I told you, on the channel. So I don't know if the impact is huge or is just tiny and not really important. Most of the time, people will use the same data. It's not like I have 5 email addresses and every time I contact a website, I use a different one. So it doesn't apply to a lot of situations. However, it's there inside our settings, global settings, and you can experiment. That's it. I'm Cristian Stoicerescu from Pixel Your Site. We do our best to improve tracking quality. We have a lot of features. I have a lot of videos already about EMQ score or Google Enhanced Conversions. I think we will keep adding to these features. And Yeah, like this video, share this video, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching. See you next time.